Hello, everyone. There are not many love stories in the entertainment world that can touch the hearts of the public as deeply as the journey of the relationship between Xukai and Tan Songyun. From just co-workers on the set, the two of them transformed into a symbol of an ideal couple whose presence could enchant the audience and unite two worlds, fiction and reality. Their love was not just a narrative in a drama script, but grew in between scenes, behind the scenes, and in seconds not recorded by the camera. This story, slowly but surely, became an emotional journey that made many people believe that true love can indeed be found in the most unexpected place. The entertainment world, which is often filled with falsehood. The beginning of their meeting occurred in the drama The Legend of Shen Li, where both were cast as the main characters. Xukai with his masculine charisma and sharp gaze, while Tan Songyun appeared sweet with a warm aura that was not fake. Their chemistry was so strong that even ordinary viewers were able to feel the sincerity that radiated from every interaction they had on screen. But behind all that, it turned out that the seeds of love had indeed grown. Not with fanfare, nor with instant confession. Like the morning dew that slowly covers the earth, the feeling is present in silence. Many crew members who worked on the project later recounted how often Xukai and Tan Songyun seemed to care for each other, albeit secretly. Xukai was known to be quiet and withdrawn, but with Songyun, he seemed different. More open, lighter, even more radiant. Songyun, who had always been known to be warm to everyone, began to show a softer side, as if reserved for only one person, Xukai. As they sat side by side in between takes, there was a calmness in the atmosphere, as if the outside world paused for a moment to watch two hearts touch each other. Their relationship developed naturally. There was never an official statement or an affectionate post that shocked the public. They chose to walk in silence, away from the excessive spotlight and the hustle and bustle of social media. But that was precisely where the beauty of their love story emerged. Silently, they were present at each other's important moments. Songyun was seen attending an event hosted by Xukai, sitting in the audience with a proud expression. On the other hand, Xukai was often mentioned delivering food to Songyun's filming location, wearing a hat and mask, as if trying to be anonymous, but his eyes could not lie. When rumors of their relationship began to emerge among fans, most of the reactions were full of emotion and support. After all, the public had already fallen in love with their on-screen relationship, and now finding out that the two might actually love each other in real life was such an emotional moment. Their fandom united, no longer arguing about roles or storylines, but celebrating the possibility of true love in the midst of an entertainment industry that is often considered transactional. One of the most touching moments for the public was when Tan Songyun appeared at an award ceremony wearing a simple white dress. Backstage, the camera accidentally caught Xukai looking at her from a distance with such a gentle expression. A gaze that could not be faked. A gaze that conveyed admiration, respect, and deep love. Although they did not interact explicitly on stage, there was a silent language that spoke between them. And the public caught it, because true love, in truth, does not require many words. Meanwhile, in a personal interview, Xukai revealed that he had experienced a difficult time in his life where he felt lost and lost his spirit. However, he said there was one person who helped him find the light within himself. Someone gentle, yet strong. Although he did not mention a name, many believe that the person in question was none other than Tan Songyun. Because after that moment, the public noticed a positive change in Xukai's expression and body language. He looked lighter, happier, and more radiant. All of that is only possible if someone has found where their heart is. Their story is not without challenges. The Chinese entertainment world is very competitive, with constant pressure from fans, the media, and public expectations. Rumors, gossip, and even false accusations are daily food for artists. However, both Xukai and Tan Songyun always display a calm attitude. They choose to maintain each other's dignity, never clarifying excessively or seeking sensation. It is precisely in that silence that they convey the strongest message of love, that a true relationship does not need to be flaunted, it only needs to be maintained. Once, on a variety show, Tan Songyun seemed silent when the host asked about her ideal man. She answered quietly, "Someone who doesn't say much, but is always there. Someone who can make me feel like I'm home, even when the world feels foreign." Those words made many people gasp, because they sounded like an accurate description of Xukai. When the camera caught his teary eyes, the public knew that it wasn't just a scripted answer. It was a true expression of the heart. Up until now, the two have never publicly announced their relationship. But the public seemed to no longer need that confession. Because their love was so real, radiating from the look in their eyes, from the small, unintentional hand movements, from the way they treated each other in public. Even when they were standing far away on the same red carpet, the aura of connection between them could not be hidden. Fans called Xukai and Tan Songyun's love story a silent story that resonates. A journey of love that is not written with ink and paper, but with presence and loyalty. In a world that is often too noisy, their story is an oasis of silence that refreshes the soul. They are not only the ideal couple in the drama, but also the hope for many who believe that true love does not always have to be declared, but can be shown through actions. Now, both of them continue their brilliant careers. Tan Songyun is still known as an actress with natural charm and touching acting performance, while Xukai shows maturity in every role. They walk side by side, perhaps not always visible to the public eye, but their love feels like an invisible thread that continues to connect them. Subtle, yet strong. Their love story is a reminder that true love does not always have to be marked with flowers or rings, but can come in the form of silent glances, small attentions, and a willingness to stay when others leave. And in the midst of an industry full of glitter and fakeness, Xukai and Tan Songyun's love story is proof that authenticity, sincerity, and silence can actually be the greatest power of love. From the story of Xukai and Tan Songyun's love journey, there are many profound lessons, especially about the meaning of sincerity, patience, and love that does not always have to be flaunted. They teach that not all beautiful things need to be announced openly. Sometimes, love actually grows and lasts stronger when it is maintained in silence. Without the need for grand declarations or romantic social media posts, a relationship built on mutual understanding and support can have a stronger bond. True love is not about the sweet words that are often heard, but about the courage to be present, even in silence. Xukai and Tan Songyun show that quiet presence, simple attention, and respect for each other can be the purest form of love. They do not choose the glittering path of love, but walk a deep emotional journey with small but sure steps. In a world that is often full of fakeness, they bring a touching authenticity. This story also reflects that mature love is not born from a brief meeting or momentary intensity, but from a slow process of knowing, accepting, and understanding. A relationship that is not hunted by public expectations or the desire to appear perfect can actually develop naturally. In the silence they maintain, a strong trust grows, as if both of them know that true love does not need to be proven to the world, just to each other. This is what makes their story so ineffable, so rich in unspoken words that its depth can only be felt, not explained. Behind the still photos and event footage, there is 1,000 unsaid stories between them. A single hand gesture, a fleeting smile, or a pause before a sentence might seem trivial to others, but to the observant eye, it contains emotional weight. Every fan who follows them knows that it's these subtle gestures that whisper their love louder than words ever could. There is a rare gentleness in the way they deal with the public. Instead of capitalizing on their closeness for popularity, they retreat from the commercial potential, perhaps to protect what is sacred. It is almost poetic, in a world that monetizes affection, to see love that insists on remaining pure and private. Some insiders from the production set have whispered that Xukai once delayed a commercial shoot just to make sure Tan Songyun had a warm drink after filming in cold weather. Others remember a quiet moment when Songyun handed a small charm to Xukai before he went on set, a gesture of support that may have meant far more than it appeared.